Hey everyone. Let's track back to a conversation I had a couple of days ago where I talked about crimes against humanity. And let's add to that conversation the law of feasibility. Now, feasibility is a legal term that we look at when we're looking at, the likelihood or the probability of an event occurring when another condition is present. So, for example, we can look at drinking and driving. There's the possibility or the high probability someone who's consuming a lot of alcohol to not be safe at the wheel. We can look at this in poverty as well, when the potential for the feasibility for neuro or brain development of young children growing up in poverty. So we see this, we apply this term in lots of different social conditions. So as a social scientist looking at feasibility, not just as a legal construct, but also as a social construct, we take that now into this population of abusive men or narcissism or men who have, who are highly religiously patriotic, male privilege, male patriarchy, whatever it is, the term that we're going to use or the label that we put on the type of behavior, what's actually happening in this that we're not pulling on and looking at is this feasibility, the high probability of social harm, the high probability of human harm exists in these conditions, especially when you're dealing with a repeat offender. So when you have a perpetrator who's online, digitally using women, digitally consuming women, or you have somebody who consumes humans, either way, and they're repeat offenders, and these men are still married and they're keeping all these behaviors as secret as they think that they can, the cost to the human being that's being offended, the feasibility of high injury to that human being, is considerable. And this is a social construct that we need to bring forward into the therapeutic communities, into our trauma therapy, and align this with the legal field. If we could do this, we could change the structure of this problem that we have in society, because now we are looking at being able to assign some definite responsibility to the individual who's actually doing this, because these are known behaviors. They don't not know they're not cheating. It's not even remotely possible for them to be unaware of what they're doing. Just like when when you go down the bar, you have too many beers, and then you get in your car and drive home, and on the way home, you hit 2 or 3 cars on the way home in the middle of the night, right? You're doing it. So in order to solve the issues that we have within this population, we are going to have to make some bigger changes. Until we can do that, until we can make some grassroots global changes, we do have the tools at Center for Peace to help deal with it on a daily basis, to help you learn to address it and understand what you're dealing with. So come see us at Center for Peace, www.cenfp.org. We have groups each week. We have individual sessions. We have coaches that are trained to do this. Come see us.